Shanti, Avyakti परिवार में
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 17, Karankaravanhar, Flying Yogi. These are Avyakta signals. Become Brahmachari, one who follows the activities of Father Brahma. A brahmachari is one through whose every action, the actions of Father Brahma, are visible. Your words are equal to the words of Father Brahma. Your getting up, walking around, seeing, and moving around are all equal. Father Brahma created his sanskars, and he also reminded us when leaving his body, incorporeal, viceless, and egoless. Let these be the natural sanskars of Brahmins. Then you would be called Brahmachari. Let there be newness in your sanskars and nature, just like the Father's. It is not my nature, but the Father's nature is my nature. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi. Om Shanti.
कई बार बाबा बच्चों से पूछते
So
हैं
many times Baba asks the children
कि बाप समान कौन बनेंगे,
that who will
बाबा
become
कहते
like the Father, who will become the Father's heirs.
जो बाबा का वारिस होता है
The one who is Baba's
उसको
heir,
सब वर्षा मिलेगा,
that one will get the full
घर में भी
inheritance,
खुद को मिलता है,
not
पर अगर
only
हम वारिस हैं
to oneself, but if we
तो
are the
वारिस को
heirs,
भी
so then we
तैयार कर सकते हैं।
can prepare others as
तो
well.
वारिस बनने के लिए
So, in order to become an heir,
सबसे पहले ब्रह्मा बाबा को फॉलो करना होगा।
first of all, we have to follow
तो ये जो
Brahma Baba.
ब्रह्माची
So,
पॉइंट्स आ रही हैं,
these points
ये
of
मधुबन से
Brahmachari
आती
that we are receiving, these come
बहुत
from
अच्छी बात
Madhuban.
है।
These are very beautiful
यही
points
मधुबन से जो
because
व्यक्ति इशारे आते
that
हैं
the Avyak signals that we get
वो
from
सभी
Madhuban,
मुरलियों
so
से निकालते हैं,
those are extracted
बहुत
from of
पुरानी
the
मुरलियां
Murlis,
नई मुरलियों
from
से,
very old Murlis, new
पॉइंट्स
Murlis,
बहुत
and
गहरी
so
गहरी
the
हैं,
points are very deep,
इसलिए उस पर लिखा होता
and
है
so that is why it is written on it Avyakta signals.
तो इसमें विशेष
So in
फॉलो
these,
करने में
especially in following,
कई बार मैं सोचती हूँ सबसे
so many
पहला
times
गुण
I think the first quality
शिव बाबा का कौन सा है,
of Shiv Baba, which one is that? Which one is
सबसे
the
पहला
first
गुण,
quality of Shiv
क्योंकि
Baba?
जो वर्षा
First
मिलेगी
quality,
ना सबसे
because
पहला ये आएगा,
the inheritance that we will get, that is the
सबसे
first thing we
पहला
will get. The first virtue,
हाँ,
which one is that? Or
पवित्रता
quality?
का कहें या ज्ञान का,
Someone says, would it be purity or would it be knowledge? What would you say?
पवित्रता का पहले ज्ञान का बाद,
Someone said purity first, then knowledge? Okay.
मैं समझती हूँ
So I think that
शिव बाबा की पहचान जो ब्रह्मा
the
बाबा की सेवा
recognition
को
of
मिलती है ना,
Shiv Baba that we receive from Brahma Baba,
आप में से कई बाबा से मिले
all
होंगे,
of
मैं
you
नहीं मिले
must
शिव
have
बाबा
met
से,
Brahma Baba. How many have you
ब्रह्मा
met
बाबा से
with met Brahma Baba? How many have you met Brahma Baba?
तो सबसे पहले
So first of all,
मैं जब पहली पहली बार
when
बाबा से
I
मिली
met Baba for the first time,
तो मुझे
so I
बाबा जो पतित पावन है,
Baba, who's the purifier,
सदा पवित्र है और पतित
is
पावन
ever
है,
pure and is the
तो ऐसा
purifier.
लगा कि
So I
बाबा
felt
की
as
नजर
if
से
Through Baba's
मेरे घर
drishti,
में सब
as if
समाप्त हो गया,
everything
एकदम ऐसा
inside
अनुभव
has
होने
kind
लगा
of
जैसे
finished, and right
मैं
away I
एकदम
kind of
पवित्र आत्मा हूँ,
experienced that I am a totally pure soul.
तो पतित पावन है
So
और सदा
purifier
पवित्र है,
and also is ever pure,
क्योंकि बाबा तो जन्म मरण
because
मर जाते
Baba
चले जाते हैं,
does not come into birth and death, the cycle of birth and
हम
death.
लोग तो पवित्र
So
बनते नहीं
we
है
become pure, we become 16 celestial degrees
परंतु हम तो साइकिल में आते हैं
pure,
ना
but we come into the
धीरे धीरे
cycle
ऊपर लाइन कम
slowly
होते
and
जाते 10
gradually. The
10
degrees
14 16
fall
वगैरह
from 16 to 14, 14 to 12.
बाबा तो सदा पावन
But
रहते
Baba
हैं
is stays ever pure.
तो पवित्रता के कारण
So because of purity,
बाबा में ज्ञान रहता है
Baba always has knowledge in
हम
him.
लोगों में जैसे जैसे
So in us,
कोई भी प्रकार के विकार आते हैं
whether any type
तो
of
ज्ञान
vice
अंधेरा
that
होता
comes,
है
so then there is the darkness
ज्ञान
of
का जो प्रकाश है
ignorance. So the light of
वो बाबा के पास सदा रहता
knowledge,
है
Baba always has that light.
और अगर ज्ञान है
And if there is knowledge, then
तो उसके बाद बाबा सदा
then
ही
after that, Baba is
किसी न
always, what would
किसी
you
प्रकार
say, is the ocean of love.
बाबा में हर एक
Baba,
आत्मा के प्रति
for
कभी
every
भी बाबा
soul,
ने ये नहीं देखा कि
Baba never
ये
saw that
योग्य है कैसा
this one
कर्म करता
is
है
worthy. How, what kind of soul is this?
ऐसा
Where
नहीं
did this soul come from? Baba had love for everyone.
और जो बाबा का स्नेह
And
था
Baba's love
उसमें
that
मिठास
was there,
बहुत
there was so much
पाई जाती थी
sweetness with
इतना
a lot
प्यार
of love.
इतना
Baba was so
बाबा ने
sweet. Baba never
जोर से नहीं बोला किसी के साथ
talked
कभी भी नहीं
loudly uh, with
आपने कई
anyone.
बार ब्रह्मा बाबा
You
की
must have
जीवनवाणी में
uh,
सुना है
you must have heard it so many
कि
times in
किन
Brahma
झूठों
Baba's life story
परिचय
that
किए
Brahma Baba knew
सच्चाई
that
बोल रहा है
this one is
झूठ
not
नहीं कर रहा
telling the
है
truth or is not doing the right
फोर्स
thing or is
करके भी
lying.
नहीं कुछ कह रहे
But Baba would never say anything forcefully to that one.
आपने कहानी सुनी है बहुत
You
पुरानी
must have
वाली
heard so many stories, right?
बाबा
These are
गहना जवाहरात का
that Baba had the
बिजनेस
business
करते
of
थे
jewels and diamonds. So one
जब
time,
दुकान बंद की बाबा
when
ने
he closed the store, when Baba closed the store,
अपने बच्चे तो
and
आसपास होते थे
so
उनको तो मना नहीं
that
करते ना
you cannot say no to your children, so they
उसके
are
बाद सब
around.
कुछ हो
So
गया
when everything was done,
तो
so
इधर उधर से जो हीरे थे वो कट
so
कट
there
के
were
लाए
some diamonds. They collected those diamonds,
क्योंकि कई
the
बार टुकड़े
children.
होते हैं हीरों
So
के
because so many times
जैसे
there are little
टुकड़े वही
pieces
वैल्यू
or
है
there are
उनकी
dust, there's value for that as well.
क्योंकि
So
बड़े घर
because
के जो बच्चे होते हैं वो
the
प्रोत्साहन
children
भी
that are
करते हैं टीचर
of
को खुश कर दो गिफ्ट दो
that are
ऐसा
of of wealthy
तो
families,
दूसरे
they
दिन
don't
बाबा आए
study and they think that they'll give
मैनेजर
some
से बोला
gift to the teacher and they think the teacher
ऐसा
would be
ऐसा
happy. So the next day the manager
ऐसा
came
ऐसा
and the manager said, I think something is missing, certain
बाबा
things
ने
are
बोला और
missing.
तो कौन
So
आएगा
Baba said,
कर
who
दिया
else would
बच्चे
have
जब
come?
भी
Only
आते
children, they must have done it.
बाबा ने
So
दूसरे दिन
Baba then the other day
बच्चों को बुला के पूछा कि
called the
अपने
children and
अपने
asked,
टीचर्स को क्या देना
so
चाहते
what
हैं
do you want to give to your teachers? What kind of gift you want to give? So they said, we want to give this, we want to give that. So Baba said, so what, how much do you have?
उन्होंने ज्यादा तो
So
नहीं
they said,
मांगा
we don't have much. So they brought all that they had.
फिर उसके
So
बाद
then after that,
बाबा ने कहा
they
कि
Baba said,
अंगूठी
okay,
दे दो
now
उनको
give it to Baba
या
and
आपको 12 वाले
Baba
चाहिए तो
will,
20
you
चाहिए
need
बाबा
12
दे
rings, you
जाएंगे
need 20, Baba will give it to you.
सो
So,
सच
so
बुलवाने के लिए
then
भी बाबा ने
even to
क्रोध नहीं किया कभी
uh,
यानी
even to get the truth,
ये
Baba never got angry. So meaning this,
सद्गुण
the nature of
बाबा में
God
देखते थे
that we would see in Brahma Baba,
समझते
this nature of
ऐसे
God. Do
तो
you
नहीं है
understand? These are
बहुत
qualities of Shiv
संस्कार
Baba,
ब्रह्मा में दिखाई
but
देते हैं
was visible as the nature and sanskar in Brahma
ब्रह्मचर्य
Baba. So today it
बाबा
is in
जैसा
Brahmachari.
स्वभाव और
So
संस्कार
have the nature and sanskar like Baba.
ठीक है हम कह सकते हैं
Okay, we
जब
can
नए
say
आए
that when we came new, when we were
धीरे धीरे
new,
समझ
so
आती है
slowly and gradually we got to
परंतु
understand.
वर्तमान समय
But
पर
at the
ब्रह्मचारी
present
बनने के
time,
लिए
to become brahmachari,
सभी को अपने मन
all of
में
us in our minds
सदा ही चाहे
should
ज्ञान
always,
है
whether it
पवित्रता
is
है
knowledge, whether it
पर
is
वो
purity, we should always
संस्कार
have that.
दिखाई दे
It should be visible in our nature and
कैसे दिखाई
sanskar
देगा जब हमें
always. And when would that be visible? How would that be
कष्ट
visible?
दिखाई
When we
देगा
have love for everyone.
क्योंकि दुख होता है ना किसी को
Because when there is
कुछ
anyone has
मुश्किलें आए
sorrow, even if little
हमारे
bit,
पास
whether you say these days little bit
तो दुख तो हमको किसी का
also,
लेना नहीं है
so we don't have to give
परंतु
sorrow to
अपने
anyone.
खुश
Baba
रखो
says,
सबको
you
खुशी
remain
रखो
also happy and keep
सुख
others
दो
happy as
सबको
well.
सुख दो
Remain happy and give happiness
तो
to everyone.
ब्रह्मचारी में
So in
सब
Brahmachari,
संस्कार
so
त्याग
the
के हुए
nature and sanskar, the aspect of nature and sanskar,
अभी अंतिम समय है
Now is the
वर्षों का
final
होता
time.
है,
It is the effort of so many years.
तो अपने स्वभाव में धैर्यता हो,
So then our nature
अपने
should have
स्वभाव में
patience.
विश्वास हो,
Our nature should have
अपने स्वभाव में
trust.
प्रेम हो, तो
Our nature should
संस्कार
have
ऐसे
love.
बन
So
जाएगा।
the sanskars should be such now.
कोई भी बात होती है, देखो
If
बात बहुत
anything
छोटी
happens,
होती है,
see, the
पर
matters are very small or trivial, but we
बड़ा
make it
करते हैं तो बहुत
big.
बड़ा,
And then
बड़े
when we
बड़े
make it
करते
big,
हैं
then
तो
it seems so big. And then when it
टेंशन
seems so
होती है,
big, then we have
इरिटेशन होती है।
tension about it. And if there is tension, we are also
और
irritated.
हमारे
And
दादी
then
दादी
we
जानकी के
have,
पास जब भी
when we
जाते
used
थे,
to go, whenever we used to go to Dadi
कितनी बड़ी बड़ी
Janki,
बात है, पहले
no matter
बचपन से
how big
छोटी बात,
aspect it would be. So she used to say, first of all, make
ये
it
कोई बड़ी
small.
बात नहीं है,
Don't even think
छोटी
there is
सी
a big
बात है,
matter. It
छोटी
is a
छोटी
small
बातों में
matter.
उसको
And then first make it small and
समेट लो।
then kind of um,
कई
uh,
होंगे कि
accommodate
उसका
it.
वर्णन करते हैं, फिर ये बोलते हैं
Some
ये
will
ऐसा था,
expand
फिर
it, they will
कहते
ask
हैं
this,
हमारे
they'll ask that.
ज़माने में,
Then one's own mind becomes so heavy.
और फिर बाबा है ना,
And then
ड्रामा है,
Baba is there, right? Drama
मैं
is
ठीक
there.
रहूं,
I should be
तो
okay.
बाबा की भी मदद
So
मिलेगी,
then
और
I
डॉट
get
डॉट
help
डॉट
from Baba
ठीक है।
also. And then drama will also make it
तब
okay.
देखते हैं कि
Then we see that
बाबा ने कैसे
Karankaravanhar
बात को
Baba,
ठीक कर दिया।
how he made that matter, how he
कई बार
resolved that
होता है
matter.
कि आप
So many times it
भाव
happens that
नहीं होते, पर
there
कुछ
is no feeling, but
कुछ शब्द ऐसे निकल जाते हैं,
certain words
अभी क्या कर
come
सकते
out
हैं,
of the
उसको
mouth.
तो मिटा
Then
नहीं
what can you
सकते,
do? We cannot erase
पर
it.
एकदम
But
इतनी शुभ भावना
totally just
रखकर,
have so much of good and pure feelings at
इतनी
that moment,
कोमल भावना रखकर,
such powerful
जैसे
feelings at
चाहे
that time, as if that
कैसे
matter,
होनी थी, नुकसान वो होगा ही नहीं,
that whatever kind of loss that would probably happen would
तब
not
कैसे
happen.
अनुभव करती।
I have
तो
experienced it in such
ब्रह्मचर्य
a
के
way.
लिए हमको
So, in order to be brahmachari, to
स्वभाव,
so
संस्कार,
the nature and sanskars,
फिर सोच, बोलना,
and
दृष्टि,
then the thinking, the
सोच समझ
words, the
करके सब कुछ
drishti.
ऐसा
So,
होता
if
है।
there is nature and sanskar, so everything would be
इसलिए अंत
accordingly.
में बाबा ने
So that
यही
is why
बोला
at
था,
the end, what did
ब्रह्मा
Baba
बाबा ने,
say? What did Brahma Baba
निरंकारी
say?
स्थिति,
In corporeal stage,
निरंकारी,
vice like
निर्विकारी, निर्विकारी,
egoless,
निरंकारी,
egoless and viceless.
हर एक अपने अपने तीन शब्द छोड़ के
So
गया ना,
everyone left their own
हमारे
three words, right? Our
दादी प्रकाश मणि,
Dadi
दादी
Prakashmani
जानकी जी,
ji, our Dadi
ये भी
Janki
लोग
ji,
तीन शब्द छोड़ के गए।
everyone left three words.
ब्रह्मा बाबा के तीन शब्द
Brahma
क्या थे?
Baba's three words were
निरंकारी,
incorporeal,
निर्विकारी।
egoless,
तो हम
and
सभी को
viceless.
भी इन तीन
So all
शब्दों
of
पे
us also have
पूरा
to
ध्यान देके
pay full
ऐसी
attention on
स्थिति
these three
बनाने
words.
की आवश्यकता है।
And we need to make such a
अभी बाबा
stage.
की याद
So
में इन
then,
तीनों शब्दों
now
को
in
मन में
Baba's
रखते हुए
remembrance, now churn and reflect on these three words.
ओम
Okay?
शांति।
Om Shanti. Flying yogi. Become a flying yogi. Karankaravanhar. Flying yogi. Become a flying yogi with the intoxication that Karankaravanhar is constantly making you do everything, just as the flow of water makes you belong to it and pulls you towards itself. In the same way, let no type of temporary flow attract you towards itself. To remain beyond such a flow of water is called being a flying yogi. Om Shanti.